you doing? Justin here. Today I'm going to show you a really cool little open E embellishment you can use when you're playing your regular kind of chunker thing. Very, very common trick used by the likes of Robert Johnson E, stolen by Eric Clapton and used by everyone since then. So let me get to a close-up and show you how to do it. Okay, so we're basically, you need to be confident with your chunker blues first. Okay, just make sure that you can kind of lock in comfortably with that and you don't have to think about it too much because we're about to get a bit more complicated. So the basic idea is that we're going to switch to kind of like a regular E open chord, but we're going to lay the third finger down a little flat, so it's kind of like an A chord. Okay, and you can choose how many of those notes that you're going to play, but the most basic one would just be playing the middle two strings. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So and 4. Beat 4, we're going to be playing this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we're using and, just the open string there on the and after 3. Then third finger's going down flat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now we've got this little hammer on here with the first finger. Now there's a few different approaches to this. You can strum upwards with the thinnest 3 strings and then just hammer the first finger down. Okay, you can keep with the down pick and just have a little smaller movement, even just that one note. You can play the open D string with it. Lots of different variations. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now, usually on beat 1, you'd still be there. So you'd be playing the E or the E7 this way, and then and 2. You're shifting your first finger back for the and after 2. Let me explain this again real slowly with the count. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. See the way that I'm moving from here? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So if I'm going to do the open strings thing, I'm going to be using an up pick. Now sometimes you can use your first finger there, I just did at that time. I tend to prefer using my third finger, it feels more natural for me, but if you're here already, it doesn't hurt to use your first finger, you can get to the same notes. Then you've still got to jump your finger back to do a little hammer on. So it doesn't really matter. Different people do it different ways. Nice and slow. I must admit, at that speed, it feels a little bit awkward to me. It's a lot. You need to practice it that way to get the bits in order, but it'll sound a lot more natural when it... As with pretty much everything that you'll learn about anything to do with music, the rhythm is the key thing there. So really important that you try and keep your time on, especially when you're doing it slowly. Sometimes it can feel a little lumpy, at least it does for me. But that's a good thing to work on. If you can get it feeling really nice smoothly, it'll be even easier when you get it a bit faster. It's just about creating the the muscle memory of doing things in the right order that will enable you to speed it up. So that's why doing things slowly is important. However, sometimes with these ones, there is a kind of a thing that happens when it gets a bit faster, a bit like riding a bike slowly is pretty difficult, right? So there are a few things like this particular movement. You do need to practice it slowly, but you will find that when you get a little bit faster that it balances a little better and feels nicer under your fingers. So I hope you enjoy this little blues trick. Work it into your guitar playing. Maybe you can figure out how to do it as a bar chord as well. As a little challenge for you. Let me know how you get on in the comments below, and I'll see you for plenty more very soon. Do subscribe to my channel if you dig what I do. Remember, there's hundreds more lessons over on the website, all nicely structured for you as well. Click the link in the description if you're over on YouTube. I'll see you for plenty more very soon. You take care of yourselves. Bye bye.